Hey guys, what's going on? This video message is to help answer the question for all the ladies out there that want to shrink their thighs. They want to tighten up their thighs, tighten up their legs, probably tighten up the butt area. What kind of exercises can you do in order to make that happen? Well, obviously for myself, I am not a female, at least since the last time I checked. But there's a lot of females that actually come to me asking for similar or the same kinds of advice. And there's a couple of moves that I actually teach them that work really, really well for tightening the legs, toning up the thighs, toning up the butt, all at the same time. And the cool part is that it's actually not that tough to do. It just takes a little bit of repetition, some consistency, and just a little bit of elbow grease. Willing to get in there and just do a little bit of the work that's involved to mold that area of the body and to shape the muscles in that area of the body to make it look and feel the way you want it to. So the person that asked this was Tova2. Forgive me if I'm saying this wrong. I always screw up names. Forgive me if I'm saying this wrong. But Tova2, that was her question. So Tova, this video is for you. Before I tell you the kind of workout that I show the ladies, like some of my personal clients and some of my friends, the one thing I want to ask you or remind you, and for anybody else that's watching this video, if you're in that position that there's an area of your body that you want to tone up, that you want it to look sexy, that you want it to look tight, strong, lean, there's only really two major things. There's always a bunch of little things that we can do, but to simplify this video, there's always two major things that you can do in order to create that result, and relatively easy. Just remember that, number one, image of the muscle, of a lean looking muscle, always requires diet. So you can work out like crazy, but if your diet's not right as in you can still cheat a little bit, but follow the 80-20 rule, which is 80% eat good stuff, 20% you can eat some bad stuff. And number two, always eat your bad stuff before 8 p.m. So that way your body has time to burn it off, right? So that's the first thing. Diet's got to be right. Number two, when you're beginning the process, I'm just going to close this door. When you're beginning the process of working out, okay, so this may not apply to an advanced person, but if you're a beginner at the gym, if you're a beginner at just transforming your body, then all you have to remember is high repetition. High repetition. Meaning that whether I'm trying to do a bicep curl to tighten up my biceps, or I'm trying to do a bench press to tighten up my chest, or I'm working on my legs or my butt, or my thighs, just like this question that you're asking. Whenever you do medium weights, high repetition, it forces the body or the muscle to tighten and tone. If you want to enlarge the volume or the size of the muscle, then you do low repetition, high weights. Now, again, does that always apply to everybody? No. If you're an advanced person, if you're somebody who's doing CrossFit, if you're somebody who's doing weightlifting already, if you already look and feel the way that you want, if you're a fitness competitor, this may not apply to you, okay? Once you start getting more advanced, the workouts change. But in the beginning, when you're first starting out, when you're first walking into the gym, you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. All you have to do is remember those two things, okay? High repetition with a medium weight. Now, with that, I'm going to flip over this video cam and I'm going to show you one of my favorite workouts, which is called the Jefferson squat. And the Jefferson squat basically is just, it's like a squat, but holding the bar in a different position. Holding the bar in this position forces your body, when your form is right, to work your glutes, to work your thighs. Basically, it's a leg and butt workout. And when done in repetitions of 100, not 100 straight, because it's tough to do, but we're talking like 20, take a few seconds break, 20, take a few seconds break, another rep of maybe 30 if you can manage it, and a few seconds break. If you're doing 100 at a time, over the course of a few weeks to a month, you will already start to notice that your body will start to transform naturally. So just keep that in mind as you're watching this routine. When you see the next video, okay, which I'll put on in a sec, watch it for the form. How do you stand? How do you posture? Where do you put your feet? But after you watch the video, remember that your goal is to do a medium weight. So a medium weight is something that you can do in 20 repetitions moderately well. Once you get to 25, 30, then you might be struggling. That's when you got to drop the weight, right? So that's a moderate weight. And your goal is every time you step into a gym or your home gym or wherever your weights are, you want to shoot for repetitions of 100 minimum. Minimum. Okay? Even the slowest person that I've seen, that I've personally trained, 100 reps can be done in about, I don't know, maybe about 30 to 40 minutes, right? So just going up, down, up, down, up, down, rest, up, down, up, down. Really not that tough, all right? So hope that helps. Watch the next video clip. Let me know what you think. And if you have any other questions, please let me know. I'm here to serve and help however I can.
Okay, so put your feet in the right angle. Okay? See that? That's a right angle. All right? What you do is now, take one step forward. Take one step forward. Okay? I'm going to show you again. Right angle. All right? Take one step forward. One step forward. Squat down. This is called the Jefferson squat, if I haven't already said it. The Jefferson squat. Put one hand over, one hand under, like you do in deadlifts. One hand over, one hand under, staggered grip. Okay, squat down. Grab the bar, head straight, and squat. Now when you come down to where your thighs are parallel with the ground. Your thighs, right here. You want them parallel with the ground. Okay, come up. Again, squat down, come up. Again, squat down, come up. Now look at my back. Don't have your back like this. You see people like this. They'll be forward. Don't do that, you'll hurt your back. Keep your back still, okay? Up, real simple. Keep your chest high. Again, squat down, squat up. Squeeze those glutes together every time. This exercise is great. It works the inner, the outer quads, and best of all, the glutes.